Hi there ladies, it's Manisha here. Welcome back to my channel. So today I'm going to be doing a shimmery seashell and design for you. These are all the products I'll be using, and as always I'll have everything listed for you down in the description box below, as well as any discount codes that I've got too as well. So definitely check out what's down there, all the information that you need you'll find. If unfortunately I've missed anything out, please just ask and I'll be more than happy to answer any questions that I can for you. I'm going to be using this beautiful iridescent flaky, and I'm going to be stamping with that stamper. I think I got it from AliExpress a while back, so yeah, if I can find the seller's link I'll link that, but I've got a feeling I don't really know anymore who that was. So I'm just going to do a couple of coats of this beautiful lilac polish from Sally Hansen, and I'm going to let that get to this sort of tacky stage, so it's probably about, I'd say about 80% dry, so it's just kind of touch dry, and then I'm going to just pack on these iridescent flakies onto it. So these are actually by the store Born Pretty, but I think I purchased them from either eBay or AliExpress a while back, but I have actually got the product code there, and you'll be able to find it on Born Pretty. I'm sure they're still selling it. It's just really beautiful. I'll leave the actual colour number as well for you. So I'm going to do that on all of the nails, and then I'm just going to tap on a few of these beautiful gold flakies as well. And then I'm just going to use my other finger just to kind of dab them down, and just to make sure that they're all lying nice and flat. As you can see there, the camera's actually having trouble focusing because there's just so much shimmer happening here. And then that's all the nails done there, and you can see my workspace has actually become very sparkly all of a sudden. So I'm going to double stamp this beautiful shell image from this What's Up Nails stamping plate. This is the first stamping plate I've ever purchased from this company. I'm really impressed with the quality of it. It's very well etched and a pleasure to use. So I'm going to go straight over the top of that image with black, but I'm just sort of going to go slightly off center, and it was a little bit tricky, I'll have to admit, to try and line it up. But if you just keep your stamper basically facing the same way, then you should be right. But all I wanted to do is make sure I wasn't completely covering up the lilac colour underneath. I just really wanted a little bit of it to show. At this stage I decided I wanted to stamp a different image on a couple of the nails, so I found this beautiful image. I remembered I had it on one of my Hēhē stamping plates, and I feel like it kind of ties in quite well with the seashell theme. I just wasn't really keen on having those other shells on all 5 of my nails. I felt like it was a very dramatic and strong image, and I felt like it was kind of a bit overpowering, and so I thought I'd put in a different sort of image on the other 2 nails, but try and keep within the theme. So I wanted to add a little black border around those 2 nails. So this is for the pointer finger and the pinky. So I'm just going to use a little liner brush, and I've just used that same stamping polish because I was just too lazy to go and look for another polish, to be honest with you. I mean, the stamping polish worked fine. The only thing I can say is that it does dry pretty quickly, so unless you're really fast at working, I'd probably get a nail polish out, or even better still, if you've applied a coat of top coat and then sort of decide to do the lining, the black acrylic paint works beautifully with this. And so yeah, I've got that somewhere as well in my filing system, so next time I'll be using that. But anyway, once that's all had a chance to dry, I'm just going to go ahead and add a coat of Sesh Feet, and I'm just sort of floating this on because I don't want to smear any of the black stamping there. But it really brings those flakies to life, it really adds a beautiful amount of shimmer. Now what I see in real life and what I'm showing you on camera is sort of 2 different things. It's one of those you know, manis that's really hard to capture on film, and yeah, I've sort of worn it to work today, and you know, I've had lots of people noticing it because they actually do look like I don't know if you're familiar with Paua Shells that we get in New Zealand, and they have like turquoise and green sort of shimmer running through the inside of the shell, and that's probably what I can see. But because I've done it, you can see it a bit better in this image here, but because my lighting's quite strong at my desk, it's showing more of the purple base that I used. But yeah, as usual, if you haven't already done so, definitely subscribe to my channel. It's free to do so. I'm also on Instagram, and leave any comments and questions down below. I do love to hear from you. And apart from that, thanks for stopping by, ladies. I hope you all have an absolutely wonderful day wherever you are. Bye for now.